Well, hey guys, welcome to the weekend review here at Popcultcha. I am Andy, this is Sandy, Bianca, Jess, and of course Luke. And this week we've got Dan behind the camera.
Yeah.
But he does not want to be seen, so we will not be turning him around. Guys, really special episode this week because we're taking a look at this year's lineup for 2022 Funko Convention exclusive items. Summer convention, that is. Even though we're in the middle of winter, what better way to warm up your life by adding some of these to your collection?
Dan, over there, that's all boy.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to be giving away some of these exclusives. What they're going to be, we'll decide at the end of the episode.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm feeling pretty generous. So, you know, we're normally 3 prizes. Maybe we're a little more this week. I'm not 100% sure, but no, I am 100% sure we're doing more than 3. But guys, leave a comment on the feed, join in on the fun, get in on the action. Luke is monitoring the feed, and he is going to be picking some names at random to put on the prize wheel. At the end of the episode, we're going to spin that wheel, and that's where we're going to figure out who's going to win the prize. It's going to be very good. It's going to be very exciting. You're going to love it. You're going to have a lot of fun. An hour of fun times coming up right now. It's Popcultcha Weekend Review. Leave a comment, win some prizes, have fun. Sandy, take it away.
Alrighty, so we may as well start with the key event.
Yes,
do you think?
the ones.
The ones. What you've all showed up for. From Noble Collection, we've got some sweet Harry Potter replicas. I'm holding an awesome Star Wars walking stick of Mr. Lucius Malfoy.
We need to get in front of them.
Yeah. A gift from Draco's father, if you will. It is, as seen in the film, it's got that classic kind of snake as well, and the jewel, or it's actually not, but it's a nice little emerald-esque look to it. You can take out the wand and use it as a wand.
So you know emeralds are jewels, right?
Yeah, no, I know, but like I was giving away like the impression that it was an actual jewel in there. It's not.
No, you weren't.
Wasn't I?
No.
Well, I thought I was. Anyway, you can take it out. It's got a nice strong magnet there. I've caught and pinched my skin quite a little bit.
Oh, Sandy,
I know.
right, buddy?
Ouch. But yeah, it's great. You know, you could easily use it as a walking stick if your height is equal to the But yeah, no, it's good. I like it, and it'd be a great cosplay item. That's not the only wand and Harry Potter replicas.
No, Dan, we've got some other ones. Yes, we've got a whole lineup of Noble Collection, Harry Potter ones. We've got characters such as Sandy, who's holding right now.
Okay, that's Katie Bells.
Little Katie Bells.
So, you know,
I like this one. It fits nicely in my corduroy jacket, which I think is quite fitting of the wand. I think it's a good match. This is mine. I'm taking it. Katie Bell, also Andy's. Andy's wand.
Andy Bells.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
You've got Gregorovich. He had the Elder Wand in the 6th film. That's a Death Eater. Yeah, that's the Death Eater swirl wand. Got a little Death Eater mark on there. It's pretty cool.
Ooh, very
like that a lot.
That's pretty wonderful.
Yeah. No, that was a good one.
Sorry, I have to.
No.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Hey, remember Crab and Goyle, Draco's little henchmen?
Yeah.
Those they're 2 ones. You got
real basic.
You got Xenophilius Lovegood, so Luna's dad.
Oh,
gross. But,
yeah. Guys, you're getting very sleepy.
Got another Death Eater one there. It's got a nice little snake and skull.
Snake and skull.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I like that a lot. You've got Molly Weasley's one there as well, and then just a brown Death Eater one as well.
Brown one.
Yep. But there's heaps more. There's literally like 16 to 18 of them.
Yeah. And if you've got a nice chest pocket, perfect for it too.
Ooh.
So good.
Yeah, great. And there's other awesome Noble Collection items as well, like Hagrid's umbrella wand.
What?
Yeah, that's right. And then it's not just wands, it's Hogwarts Express bookends.
Say what?
I know, it's crazy. It's a Noble Collection for your collection. I need to move on because that's horrid.
Yeah. Sandy didn't stick that one. No, guys. I know you're really going to get to this, but we're going to tackle some other things first. Let's talk about some of the awesome new lounge lighters just come in. Bianca, just take it away.
Oh man, I'm so excited, especially for this little collection right here. The Care Bear Stare collection. It is so cute, so nostalgic, so pretty, so much going on. It's an all-over print, and it's got applique of all the Care Bears doing their terrific stare and make people happy and all that good stuff. So these are really, really cool. Last time we got a Care Bear collection, they did sell out very quickly, so this has just come in. Definitely recommend getting onto that quickly because I don't expect it to last very long. Next up we have this is a new line that Loungefly have been doing. So these are the Princess Scenes collection. So it just basically features scenes throughout the film, absolutely everywhere. So this is just like packed with so many details and everything. And there's something going on absolutely everywhere. So these are really cool, nice, simple, stylish accessories that are basically just taken straight out of the film. So
This scene always confused me.
why?
It's quite unsettling.
Why is it unsettling?
With all the doors, is that what that
Yeah,
is?
but no, when Derpy like dresses up to be a tall person.
He's just being the right height so he can dance with Snow White because we know he's like trying to, you know, get kisses from her all the time. So I expect he's just trying to like court her perhaps. I don't know, that's just my theory anyway.
There's too many times because
Anyway, moving on, we've got this awesome new Stormtrooper collection that actually features particular details. So he's got like Han Solo, Chewbacca, and like in his sight.
That is so good.
Yeah.
It's like you can
I can't
see
see
it.
it.
It's like I'm all of the characters looking at a stormtrooper.
It's so cool, and as you can see, it's got a really like shiny kind of finish here to really mimic the Stormtrooper armor, which is really cool. And we've got a custom shaped enamel zipper charm as well. Like this is just a really, really cool collection. I think this is like one of the coolest Star Wars collections they've ever done. Andy approves. Next up, we've got this really cool exclusive based on Lightyear. So this is the Star Command all over print mini backpack. It features an enamel zipper charm of Buzz Lightyear in there, and it's just got all these motifs from Star Command. And I really like the colour scheme on this. I find it just really cool, really intergalactic.
It's pretty cool.
Really
Gives me a little bit of a buzz.
No.
I thought nah, moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on to Pinocchio. I love this collection. This is so, so cute. So the coolest thing about this is Pinocchio can actually move like a marionette. Now we have a lot of stuffing in this, but it should go up and down. But just to display it nicely for you guys. Yes, he's not going to go up and down basically, but that's what he will do. And we have a matching wallet as well with Jiminy Cricket on the back there. So this is a really, really cool design by Loungefly there, making it a bit more interactive. Next up, this one's just landed. This is an exclusive from
Batman
Returns.
Returns.
Hello there.
And Andy's
Michelle
really
Obama's
excited about that.
Catwoman, based on the fluorescent sign in her home that says hello there, but
Based
then
off of
gets broken down to hell here,
Yeah.
which is quite a nice play on the phrase there. And look at that neon pink, black, and it's got the Max Shrek cat design from the department store from the film, as well as Catwoman's cow. Cats all the time.
It is really cool. I love the colour scheme on this, by the way. Next up, we have this really, really cool Dr. Facilia Collection. From The Princess and the Frog. This is based on the whole Friends from the Other Side sequence in the film. What's really cool about this is not only does it have applique and all that kind of thing, but it features glow-in-the-dark details as well. So all this lights up here, and it also has a lenticular effect to reveal the fate of Prince Naveen, just like in the film.
Haven't seen that film.
No, what's the fate? I haven't seen it either.
The fate is basically...
Okay, spoilers. I won't watch it.
Alright.
No,
I won't say anything.
tell us the fate.
No, what happens is Prince Naveen and his like butler or assistant guy, I think it is, they get caught up in Dr. Facilia's scheme to like take over the rich family of the town and kind of just like rule the town and eventually rule the world and all that kind of thing. But he uses Prince Naveen as part of that scheme without giving away too much.
And who's the frog?
Well, Prince Naveen is, and then so is Tiana. So there are two frogs in The Princess and the Frog.
So why isn't it two frogs?
I don't know.
Princess.
Because it's Disney's spin on the classic Princess and the Frog. I don't know. That's just what they decided to do. Anyway, next up we've got this really cool collection from Love and Thunder. So this features Thor's new costume in the film with glow-in-the-dark lightning, which is a really, really cool little detail there.
Are we going to look at this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Under a black light?
Oh,
Also in the dark, maybe?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, kind of. Yeah.
That might need a bit of charging.
It's not doing a lot for me. But yep, trust me, it will, I suppose. No, it does. Yeah, see,
It just needed some time.
Yep, kind of. Cool.
So this is Thor and the Mighty Thor as played by Jane Foster, which is really cool. I like how they've just kind of brought the two together as a collection there. Now, next collection I'm super excited about because I love Aladdin. I think it's one of the best Disney films ever. So this is celebrating the film's 30th anniversary. So we've got a nice kind of overview of the film and its characters and everything on the backpack here, and it has an enamel zipper charm of the scarab beetle.
Is that the Cave of Wonders?
It does, yes, on the front here.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
And he's also on the wallet. Yeah. And on the back, it's really cool. I love this little 30th anniversary logo. It's just so ornate and so pretty. And the crossbody that comes with this is based on A Whole New World, which is just so lovely and romantic and brings a song right into my head every time I look at it. And that's just what you want.
Take him away, Tours.
I am not going to sing. It's going to be terrible.
Sing.
No, we're just going to talk about this Percy bag.
Alright.
So this is an exclusive. So this is Percy from Pocahontas. The cool thing about this is that it has a real bell that actually jingles and a little compass as the enamel zipper charm.
Here's what I don't understand. Bianca and I were talking about this earlier in the week. I own some pugs, and if you leave them outside, they'll die. If they get too hot, they'll die. If they get too cold, they'll die. They're just terrible creatures. But the idea that this pug is supposed to be living out in the North American wilderness and being friends with a rabid raccoon, it doesn't really add up. It really doesn't add up. And
but Princess and the Frog that has two frogs, but
one in the title.
That makes sense.
No, I think
Well, technically, he gets looked after in the film. He goes from being this like pampered pug to just hanging out with them in the.
No, pampered pug never stops being a pampered pug.
Can you like learn survival skills though?
No.
Not a breed that's tamed for survival.
Plot hole. Okay, and the last in Loungefly we've got this week is another new one that Loungefly have been doing. This is the book collection, so it just takes classic Disney films and makes them into storybooks, which is really, really cool. So the really great thing about this is that it opens up and there are pages of the story inside that can also be used to store your things in. Now the reason there's an extra...
Story?
Now the reason why there's an extra strap in there is because this is a convertible backpack, so you can take that out and you can actually wear it as a backpack or use it as a crossbody. So you can wear it like so, you can wear it like that, you can wear it like that. It is really cool, like a really kind of versatile design.
Oh, you'll be looking pretty strapping with all those double strappings happening around you.
And on that, we're done with Loungefly.
Yeah, we're done. Well done, Eddie. You've killed the segment.
Yeah, we're done.
We got yourself in, folks.
A lot more content to ruin. Guys, it's time for some vinyl records. Of course, Jess is here to tell us all about them.
Hi.
Jess, take it away.
Yeah, go.
Take it away, boys.
Hi everyone, we're back again for another week, and as you can see, we have a buttload of vinyls that have come in today.
Define buttload.
I was trying to save myself from saying something else. Really
At least
thank
that
you.
many.
Yeah, at least.
Anyway, to begin with, we have Apex Twin Selected Ambient Works from 85 to 92. If you're just getting into techno, if you want to start getting into techno, or you already are, this is an absolute staple. If you want to go through the history of techno, this album is on the timeline.
I didn't realise people got into techno. I just thought they.
I'm into techno.
No, like people like techno, but I don't know that
Yeah,
they're trying
it's
to get into it.
Yeah, explore the history of it.
I
They
feel
just
like
were born liking techno.
Just born
Or
different.
if you're like me, it's like 2 a.m. and it's just what's playing. And you're like, God.
Well, when it's 2 a.m. Sandy, this is what's playing. This one's a great piece. Really good ambient, atmospheric sound. You'll be playing it here in this late in the nightclubs, and they're trying to usher people out into the night. Let's go.
There's no drops.
No drops. It's
No
just
drops,
more
folks.
like that's the word. Just like you're floating along, and it just goes and mixes all into one song after the other, which is very nice. Very good, stable.
Very cool.
Hold.
Get the warm drum.
This one is truly acoustic by Ziggy Alberts. Pretty much Ziggy Alberts has gone through his whole discography and covered his songs acoustically, more acoustically than ever.
Sorry, Jess. Is that the white pages?
It can be whatever you
It
want.
does look like the white pages, actually.
Give it a call. See what happens. Get that bug, alright? Dial it in.
I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna find out if they're the white pages.
Alright, you do that. Anyway, back to truly acoustic. Ziggy Alberts has gone through his discography and covered his most popular songs and made it more acoustic, although he's already an acoustic artist. I don't know how that works. You got songs like Go On, Love Me Now, Warm Coffee, and Worn Out.
Great song.
Yes, yeah, I
Great
know. It's nice, it's good, it's chill, it's very ambient but with lyrics. On the other side of the plains, we have North Lane with Obsidian, an Australian heavy metal band that also likes to mix in electronic dance elements to it. I listened to this week, and Clarity, the opening track of this album, is really good to get a whole gist of it. And it's also pressed on really cool in the little corner. You can see yellow and red splatter vinyl, which is very nice and very pretty. And yeah, really cool.
Very cool. Next up, we have the Linda Lindas.
Linda Lindas with Growing Up. This is their first album. So this is actually a band from America ranging from the ages of 11 to 17 who got really popular with making, kind of bringing back the Riot Girl genre, which is the post-punk genre for female coming into punk music. So you got things like Bikini Kill, Babes in Toyland, L7 and stuff like that. So they take a lot of inspiration from that, and they actually have a song on here called Racist Sexist Boy that has received a lot of good reviews. We have people like Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers, Hayley Williams from Paramore, really hyping this band up. So a good band to look out on and a great vinyl to have.
I would have thought a racist, sexist boy would have bad reviews.
Yeah, I would hope so, but they're telling me how bad and racist and sexist it is, man. Man, this is to the man.
Men, right?
Yeah.
The Northman. I watched this movie on the weekend. It was actually pretty good. Sandy.
I wanted to
Really?
watch
Right.
Yeah, it's got.
it. Oh, I said I'd watch it last week, didn't I?
Yeah, but I did and you didn't. So here we are.
Do you want to talk about it? Yeah.
I enjoyed it. What's his name?
Sound-
Vegas.
Yeah, the soundtrack for the, I've listened to the soundtrack though, and yeah, it's really like, well, a Viking film, obviously you're going to have that kind of chanting and really, natural kind of sounds in there as well. And then Andy probably knows all the different scenes that relate and I think score.
Very Nordic.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Well
It's
done.
set in 60 AD.
Naughty.
60
You can really hear the fjords.
Yeah. And this one's really cool because this is an Australian indie exclusive, so this one's actually pressed on clear and black splatter vinyl, which is
I actually did a double feature. I watched The Northman and then I watched another film by the writer of The Northman, Lamb, and I really recommend Lamb.
Oh, I heard that. That's another
It's
update.
It is, yeah, definitely worth a watch. Guys, if you like 1970s Tom Waits, I really like 1970s Tom Waits. Definitely you want to check out The Heart of Saturday Night, a newly remastered vinyl record on limited coloured vinyl. Jess, you know what the colour is?
It's yellow. And
Wow.
I listened to this album this week, and the only way I can describe it is you want to have a glass of red wine in your hand when you listen to it.
You do. 70s Tom Waits is the best era of Tom Waits.
Oh,
Hands
yeah.
down. Hands down. Don't miss out on that. That's a really great one.
Cool. We got the Party Dozen, a real work Sydney band who mix drum and saxophone together. I'm really excited for this album because it has a feature from Mr. Nick Cave in the song Mac of the Mutt. In the last minute of the song, he's just chanting this mantra, but he's got a mutt called Macca. Just really loud, drowning out sounds that somehow mix together and make it work. Really cool album, really experimental, and a band to watch.
Someone's just asking about what the colour means when you're talking about the colour of the records.
Okay, so it's how the disc itself, how it's pressed. So normally we have it with just black standard wax, but when we have special editions and things like that, they will say with a splatter, they'll have a base colour and then they'll sprinkle the wax pellets around it, and when they press it with the heat, it'll then turn into a splatter effect, and it can change with different variants and different colours.
So this Tom Waits one, Yellow wax.
Just pure yellow wax, but with the Northlane one, it'll be yellow wax sprinkled with little red bits.
Very cool.
Pressed down and splattered out.
So it's definitely stand apart from your standard black one.
Yeah, and it's just cool. It's not the music's all the same, it works the same. But if you all really, want to stand out from your friends and have the cool, cooler variants and cooler versions.
Or just have a more visually interesting.
Yeah,
See
100%.
what's
It's
in
kind of
your
hypnotic when you see it just go around
Yeah.
and it has the splatter, so it's cool to have and makes it a bit more, I don't know, more better experience, I would say. Anyway, The Remains. Classic punk band, honestly a staple with Leave Home. This is their second album, I believe, in the 1972, if I can remember. So we've got songs like Gimme Gimme Shock Treatment, I Remember You, and Cabana Not Glue, which infamously led them to a lawsuit from the brand Cabana, which is an American cleaning brand. Very interesting.
Hot. Jess, you ought to know this one.
It's pretty ironic, isn't it? I'm really excited for this one. This is Last Morissette, Straight Little Pill. 1995 classic 90s album. We did have the red variant last year, but this is just the standard black. But honestly, a staple in your collection. I've already bought myself a copy, and I'm going to be listening and sobbing to it because I love this album.
It's a good album.
It's
Iconic
really
album.
Yeah, it's very yes. It's nice. Cool. So this is the card counter. So this is the soundtrack made by Robert Levon Bean from Black Rebel Motorcycle Club, which is a rock band, and pretty much he's just taking his own spin on the film. And I haven't seen the film. Andy, have you seen the film? Card Counter?
I actually haven't.
No? Well,
Sorry.
we did. Really interesting. I listened to the last song called Mercy of Man, and that's just a really cool, really loud ending to the album, and I think it'd be good in the movie. I haven't seen it. You're shuffling my things.
No.
What an album! This is an album.
There you go, Sandy, talk about it.
Wardrobe.
You
I don't
said
think
you
you
were
can This is their latest follow-up album. Incredible. I listen to this one nearly every Friday with one of my other workmates, and it's nice knockoff vibes, your vibes, living proof, harmonious dream, change. It's just, and obviously the title song, I don't think hear any more. Amazing. It's just banger after banger. It's really awesome. Like he's got this awesome Bob Dylan vibe as well in his voice, but it just all the instruments and the guitar work as well really kind of couples nicely.
How would you rate it against 1970s Tom Waits?
I would almost give this album a 9 out of 10.
Well,
Would you say it's a bit Fleetwood Mac-y? Because when I was listening to it, it had a few elements of that.
Yeah. I just think that it's an incredible album. It's Eyes to the Wind, I think it's the other. Oh no,
he really likes his album.
I really like
He
this
loves
album.
the war and drugs.
The album before this is awesome. But yeah, incredible. I would definitely give it a listen.
There it is.
Sandy's pick.
Press on blue
Sandy's pick.
vinyl. Press on all blue, no splatter, just blue vinyl.
Another iconic must-have for any collection.
Yes, red, hot, chili peppers, which way does this go? Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Pretty much another classic, got your classic hits. I like to call this dad rock. So you've got things like Breaking the Girl, Suck My Kiss, Under the Bridge, just classic Chili Peppers. I remember listening to Chili Peppers when going on road trips. So now you can too, and listen to it.
At home.
Yeah, at home on your nose and a player as it spins around. Really cool. Okay, so this is Great Gables. So this is an Australian band with their album On the Wall in the Morning Light, taking on a very surfer rock kind of grom vibe. Just your classic guitars, very similar to I'd say like Skeggs, Dune Rats, and things like that. And they're very heavy in the Australian touring scene. So if you're at Splendor, oh wait, got cancelled. You may be able to see it. So they got songs like Dancing Shoes, Sidewalk, and Pedestal. Pretty cool album. I really like the album cover for some reason. It seems simple, but it's enough.
Alex the Astronaut.
Alex the Astronaut had to go someplace underwater. This one literally just got released today. So Alex the Astronaut in this album is just really exploring. She had just been diagnosed with autism, and so trying to comprehend and deal with those different issues. And yeah, so I haven't listened to it. It's only got released today, so grab it so you can listen to it maybe next week. Maybe it gets posted.
Cool.
Huh.
3 different imports from Japan. You have the original trilogy of Star Wars.
I only care about this one because it has Tina Band on it. That's all that matters, thank you. Keep going. Cool. So which one's this one? I can't reach out.
That's a new
Thank you.
Tell by the posters.
Yeah.
Also the spine. A New Hope.
Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back. And of course, Return of the Jedi. All composed by John Williams and all performed by the London
Surprisingly,
Symphony Orchestra.
which one would you guess was the most popular?
Empire.
Correct. Straight off the bat. No, not the film, but even the soundtracks as well.
Well,
Again, it
also
was Empire, so you're right.
Yeah.
But great, all great.
Great artwork, great Japanese titles. Credits are both in Japanese and English, so you can actually keep track of what you're listening to. Really, really great kind of vintage poster style release.
Yeah, and these actual albums are harder to find actually in the marketplace. So being able to get a hold of them is great, and especially with that unique sleeve design as well. So
It's really good.
yeah, really awesome.
Really good. That's a wrap of Vinyl Records. We're going to touch on Pops at the end of the show, so let's walk through quickly some of the other things we have to show today.
Yeah.
A couple new releases from Trick or Treat Studios. Go check them out. So you want to put that on?
Should probably put that down. We've got these Chucky vacuum form mask. So obviously plastic, vacuum form, and it's a nice simple mask that has kind of the 3D effect on that.
Yeah, it's unsettling.
It is unsettling. It's unsettling for me to wear.
Trick or Treat Studios also have a really great line of tin signs based on properties of different horror properties in world, kind of like brands and companies and
Correct.
those sort of things.
And they're really awesome.
So from Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween, we have Strode Realty, which is the
it's the family of Laurie Strode's.
Yeah.
And probably it'd just be like one of those for sale signs. That's actually the best feature of these A5 tin signs. Yeah. Ooh. One of the other things, we've got these Good Guys battery replicas.
1-to-1 scale, life-size replicas of the batteries that you would get in your Good Guys doll.
So this is actually an additional accessory that you would add to your Trick or Treat 1-to-1 scale life-size Chucky. So we can be holding these as well in that specific scene where they take the batteries out, but he's still alive. So there's heaps of other accessories that you can still get. And, check it out. There'll be a link, no doubt.
A couple of games from Trick or Treat Studios as well. We've got Trollfest, which is a game about a troll, potentially a festival. Yes, it is, because there's a bunch of people playing music. So your band is played in a shady goblin venue, and you got to do something. I'm really good at reviewing games, as you can tell. Trollfest from Trick or Treat Studios. Sandy.
Blood Orders, 2 to 4 opponents will each take on the roles and power to disgrace vampires exiled from centuries-old order and hoping to build a new underground kingdom of their own in an unfamiliar city. Players will visit locations in disguise to gain resources, perform arcane rituals, and hypnotize the citizenry. But most importantly, they will turn hopeless victims into fresh, bloodthirsty vampires under their command.
Brought to you by Australian Government Canada.
Awesome. That's alright, that's Trick or Treat, and may as well talk the thing that Andy just knocked over.
No. I've got plenty of board games to talk about this.
Oh, do we? Oh, wow, okay. One of the best board games you will ever find, and one that actually you don't see a lot of in a lot of different places. Monopoly.
Yes.
Hard to get your hands on.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard of this until today.
No.
But I was a fan of Stranger Things, so I was interested in looking up what this Monopoly game was. By Hasbro Gaming, you actually have this Monopoly game, and it comes with character-specific pieces like Dustin's hat, Hopper's cop car, the Demogorgon D&D piece, someone's pizza.
God, you know how to sell a board game.
I'm really good at it. So this is series 4. So this is the most recent one.
Yeah.
So that's Max's. Max. She's listening to some Kate Bush. And whenever you roll the clock symbol, it means Vecna has opened the gate to the upside down, and there's actually the clock.
Yeah.
Cue the infamous clock sound.
A little bit more to some of these other Hasbro Monopolies. They add different spins to them, and so there's a little bit different in those versions of Monopoly. Otherwise, it's just a tried and true, Monopoly game, which these two are. So South Park, I love this so much. Iconic locations from the animated series, Great. Best Monopoly I reckon I've ever seen. We've also got Back to the Future as well. Who likes that? No, but there's heaps of different Monopolies. These ones are from
What are the
Movies.
pieces in that one?
In this one?
Yeah,
You've
that's
got
what
Carmen,
we care about.
Stan, Kyle, Penny, Butters, and Token.
Ooh.
You've got a token.
DeLorean, Einstein, clock, cowboy hat, hoverboard, Marty McFly's pump-up sneakers. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Got a bunch of miniature things. If you like things, but you always want smaller versions of those things because the things you want actually take up a bit of space. So here's some smaller options. We have the world's smallest Slinky Dog. It's a pull toy. I've got a regular sized Slinky Dog. It's much bigger than that. We have the world's smallest Uno game, which is not that much smaller than a regular game of Uno, but technically the world's smallest.
Is there actual cards in it?
I think so.
This is the best thing I've ever seen. This is the Crocodile Dentist. I used to play this all the time. And you pretty much have to pull the teeth out, and then if you pull the wrong tooth out, he snaps down and gobbles up your hand. But this is obviously the world's smallest version. It's amazing. I love this
Smallest
game.
version of a game that no one's ever played.
Nah.
This is a
Really
working Magic 8 Ball, but just smaller. More ping pong size. Pretty good. Monopoly. Probably
Does
a
it
bunch
have
of
tiny
pieces.
pieces?
It's got tiny pieces, it's got
Yes.
tiny money, it's got everything you need to play a tiny game of Monopoly. That's really good. We have tiny Scrabble, which may come with tiny pieces, you can't tell. We have Connect 4, which comes with more tiny pieces probably. But the smallest game of Connect 4. We have the world's smallest potato head that is not really a Mr. Potato Head because his face changes by pressing his head rather than replacing the contents of said head.
You've got Toss Across, and then the best one, Etch a Sketch.
Does it work?
Yep.
Oh, it does, guys. Look. Look at that. You getting that? You getting that action? Tiny. All right. Pretty good stuff. Sandy, look at you knocking those guys down.
Yep. Got some Sweet Band Presto Dragon Ball Z figures, PVC. You've got Trunks here. These are awesome because they've got some manga dimensions to them, with that cell shading on them as well. He
Yeah,
does
the
have-
deco is really great.
Yeah, the art deco is amazing. Oh, sorry, I can't fit him back in his stand properly. But Vegeta as well. So these are awesome. I love these a lot. Heaps of Band Presto, heaps of anime-related statues, and we'll definitely check these out if you're a keen anime fan.
Let's take a look at some awesome new pieces in from Hasbro. We have Ginger in. It is, of course, the Mandalorian, but showing his face, which he's not meant to do.
No,
This is not the way.
outrage.
Part of the vintage collection, minimal articulation on this, but more true to the classic kind of style.
There is actually quite a lot of articulation on these vintage collections.
Oh yeah, there's the retro ones, which
Yeah,
are more
yeah.
done there. But really, really great likeness in a really small scale, and the helmet can come on off and on, which is really good.
Crazy.
Bumblebee fans from the film Bumblebee, we have Transformers Bumblebee.
It's actually from Revenge of the Fallen.
Alright,
It's
well,
dark
I'm
side
just
of
going
it.
to stop talking about it.
So this is one of the versions of Bumblebee in a sweet Chevy Camaro, as he appears in the third Transformer film, Dark Side of the Moon. Or Dark of the Moon, sorry. Awesome, you can transform him into the car version or his Autobot version. Really, really awesome.
Dark of the Moon, terrible title.
I know, I was like, I'm stressing over here about that title. It's like, that should have been the title.
Dark Side of the Moon, yeah. and
Dark
that's-
of the Moon?
yeah.
Dark of the Moon.
I think it would have been a rights issue that they couldn't
Yeah,
have
just
done.
pick a different
Dark
title.
Yeah, I don't. Well, it was actually the whole plot was around.
Yeah,
the Dark
Transformers in space. I would go and watch a movie called Transformers in Space.
Power Engine.
Every day of the week.
Yeah.
Some McFarlane figures. So we've got the latest Build a Figure wave. Is this Blackest Night DC story event, all centered around the Green Lantern comic kind of universe.
Is that a little tasty Build-A-Fig?
collection?
It is.
right there?
You can build an Atrocitus, so the leader of the Red Lantern faction. Each figure of these 4 will have a component that you can build and create Atrocitus. So we've got Black Suit Superman here. Black Lantern Superman. The one's on the Black Lantern ring. Deathstorm. So Firestorm with Black Lantern ring. You've also got Kyle Rayner, the 3rd Green Lantern. And then you've got Batman in the Life of Snow.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Superman's dead in this series, right?
Correct, and that's why he comes back to the Black Lantern Corps. Pretty much brings back all the dead, and it's kind of like this army of the dead with kind of Green Lantern-esque powers.
Really?
So,
Really?
yeah, really awesome. I love this. It's probably the best way that they put it out, in my opinion. Big Green Lantern fan. Warhammer 40k. Luke is all about Warhammer 40k.
I am all about Warhammer 40k. I love these figures. We've got some new Chaos Space Marines up in the top 2 there, and a Intercessor of the Imperium down there. Now these are really cool. There's heaps of detail on the Chaos ones up the top here, especially on this artist proof here. Doesn't have the paint deco on it, kind of more designed around the idea that if you wanted to paint it, you definitely can. But heaps and heaps of really subtle detail in these, like all on the loincloths and everything there. This guy's some kind of like a possessed sergeant, like demonically possessed, I'm presuming. This guy looks more like a standard kind of legionnaire of the Black Legion. There, and the Intercessor down the bottom looks like he's got a Dark Angels motif on his chest there and on his shoulder pad, in place of the standard Imperial Aquila. Very, very cool stuff.
Of course. Thanks, Luke. Really good to see your passion shine through for once.
See, you did. Guys, time to talk about some awesome new releases that have come in for San Diego Comic-Con. We have been lucky enough to represent 3 separate companies this year for San Diego Comic-Con. We have Diamond Select Toys, which we're about to touch on. We have Super 7, of course we have Funko. Super 7, we have exclusive rights in Australia to be selling the Return of the Con collection. And we've actually gone live at the same time as Super 7, so if you are after some of the awesome new Super 7 con exclusives, definitely do jump on our website, check out the banner, take a look at the collection, new Godzilla figures, new German holograms, we've got G.I. Joes, we've got Thundercats, heaps to look at, heaps to grab. Pre-order now, they'll be coming in the next couple of months as we get them picked up from the US at the end of the month. So definitely jump on that. Diamond Select Toys, man, we've got some awesome new VHS retro figures. They have taken some more contemporary properties and given them kind of a nice retro 80s vibe. So we've got John Wick. So the packaging is all in kind of like a VHS tape style packaging. And when you open it up, it has that sweet VHS opening that you think you won't remember, and then you open something like this and you're like, oh, I actually remember doing that all the time. It's really great. So you got a John Wick, start after the first film, got his gun in his hand, really nicely styled here. So you can actually just leave it in the packaging as is. Definitely good figures. You can just kind of like put them in your bookshelf, take them out, and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to John Wick figure. But he does come with some accessories, not a gun, figure stand, things like that. Pretty well articulated, but really good piece. We've got a Bruce Lee dragon figure. Same thing. I really, really like the nice, clean display in these. Having that flat finish inside really helps bring focus to the characters without too much reflection of
Yeah, and these are almost like you wouldn't take them out of the box because they do actually feature really nicely on the inside.
Yeah. I reckon these are, next to Super 7, some of the best action figure packaging that's actually in the market today.
Yeah, 100%. And ingenuity, and it just really works out.
So who we got there? We got Cobra Kai, Johnny Lawrence.
The kid that should have won.
And we got Cobra Kai, Daniel LaRusso from the series Cobra Kai. So yeah, really great figures, really wonderful packaging. All exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. The only time of year you'll see them really branch out and do more creative things with their packaging style. And these are definitely ones you're going to want to add. Stock is limited. Jump on the website this weekend to secure them for your collection. Time for some Funko, guys. one you've all been waiting for, of course, 2022 Summer Convention exclusive. They launched at 11 o'clock last night. We sold out of a couple of pieces, but we are going to show you everything that we have landed to date, and we'll be giving away some of these awesome pieces to your collection. We'll start with the sodas. From left to right, we have Bilbo Baggins from The Lord of the Rings. He has a chase piece where he's all snarled and angry because he wants the ring for himself. We have Laughley's from DC Comics, another lantern there. What type of lantern is he, Sandy?
He's a virus. Green, got him.
Ooh, and what colour are they?
Orange.
Wow, and they're different from the red lanterns.
Correct, yeah.
And how many colours of lantern are there?
7.
There's a lot of lanterns. That's cool. I've actually done a lot.
Most of the members have. Doesn't matter. Depends what you call.
From the to be determined origin of what Vocaloid actually is.
I know.
Oh, Jess.
Please educate us.
A Vocaloid is a Japanese system where
It's an AI thing, right?
It's an AI where someone records different vowels they can put together to make Japanese words, and so she's actually a pop star.
So she's like an avatar.
Yeah, and they do like concerts where she's a hologram.
I knew it!
So she's actually a Japanese pop star, Hatsune Miku.
Cool. Awesome. Well, it's now available as a soda. Huckleberry Hound fans, we've got a black light reactive Huck that you're going to want to grab. He really black light reactive. That's a really great piece. Huckleberry Hound, of course, an iconic Hanna-Barbera cartoon character, and a regular in Funko's product line. We've got a Funko original, part of the Fantastic Plastic line. We have Otto, and Otto I think is a mechanic. Got some German origins, I think.
Yes, it's the helmet.
It's a real Kaiser spike, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a Kaiser spike. Sure.
But Fantastic Plastic, Funko IP, original creations. I really like how they keep bringing these out. They've done wobblers, they've done pops, and now they've done sodas of all these certain characters, and how they reinterpret that character sounds really fun. From Guardians of the Galaxy, we have Star-Lord, and Star-Lord comes with an alternate chase piece where he is unmasked. This is, of course, masked as standard version. From the MCU version of Star-Lord.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty good. Talking about some pops. Sandy, Peacemaker, you're a big fan.
Peacemaker, great TV show. And now we get the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive version with a peace sign. Awesome pop to add to your Peacemaker collection. Awesome. I like it.
He's a groovy dude,
He's
man.
groovy. You know, peace. He's the peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Justice League as well. You've got an iconic Teen Titans character of Starfire. Alien. You know him if you know him.
If you know, you know.
It's really good. A lot of these San Diego Comic-Con or even Comic-Con events, they end up doing Justice League characters or DC Comics characters that wouldn't necessarily get a mainline release. Awesome to see. Bianca.
Bambi, you like Bambi?
I do like Bambi. I think that is absolutely my favourite of this lineup from San Diego. It's Bambi with a butterfly, not on his butt, but on his tail.
Butterfly.
That is really, really cute. I love that.
The standout success of San Diego Comic-Con, of course, is Supersonic Burst appearance from Sonic the Hedgehog, glow-in-the-dark pop. Currently sold out. Not sure if we were going to be able to secure any more, but if you're lucky enough to add this to your collection, well done. That one's going to be a keeper for sure. Another video game highlight is, of course, the metallic Charmander pop from Pokemon. Nice metallic finish on that one. Really must have to finish and complete your ever-growing Pokemon collection. We've got some retro toy line ones. We've got from Masters of the Universe. We've got He-Man, and what armor is it, Sandy?
Green armor.
Yep.
Teal.
So, this is one of the various core He-Man figures that was part of the original Masters of the Universe toy line. We now have it available as a pop. Convention exclusive pop. Definitely want to add that. Another must-have toy-inspired one. We've got the G.I. Joe Serpenter in that line as well. And also part of the Retro Toys collection, we have two Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles which is part of a collaboration with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So you actually have Donatello styled as the Black Ranger, and we have Leonardo styled as the Blue Ranger. And Sandy, these are from an IDW comic, is that right? Boom comic.
And like Andy said, it's basically a crossover where the Turtles need to help out the Power Rangers and grab their morphers and morph. That's Laser He-Man, by the way. Just
Laser He-Man. Parks and Rec fans, this is definitely the best character from the show, and that's a show with a lot of great characters. John Ralphio, but not Jeremy Jam. Jeremy Jam is definitely the highlight. Jeremy Jam.
I thought you were going to say Tom, your voice.
Tom Havertzman.
Yeah, his voice double.
Really?
Yes.
Is this Anzari?
You can't intentionally do it. It just happens all the time.
Alright, well, Jeremy Jam, great character, not played by Aziz Ansari, but definitely a highlight for any Parks and Rec collection. I really like that they're starting to do some deep-cut characters and bring definitely some fan favorites to the collection. As a friend that touching on some very niche items, some featured only a single episode, of course, Hazy the Penguin, which is Joey's bedtime pal, that Rachel's daughter Emma becomes attached to, and Joey doesn't want to give her up, doesn't want to share.
I love that they made a pop of that though.
It's really good. Definitely the first time this item has ever been turned into any merchandise, so definitely you want to add that limited edition piece as well. From the upcoming Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, we have Alyssa Hightower, and if you didn't like the way that Game of Thrones ended, I know a lot of people didn't because
I hated it.
yeah, Bianca has opinions.
I do.
Bianca,
I
are you
have
gonna
very strong
watch? Are you gonna watch House of the Dragon, knowing how?
I don't know.
Knowing that it's a
I'm
prequel, so that you can kind of like go backwards rather than forwards.
I don't know. I got a sour taste in my mouth after the last few
I like
seasons of
it.
Game of Thrones.
It's
Just
fun.
once they stopped going off the books, it just kind of.
Well, that's not
Fizzled.
really their fault.
They were too quick.
George didn't.
Never wrote again.
No.
From South Park, we have Digital Stan, Tron inspired, really cool, glows in the dark. If you're not familiar with Tron, then educate yourselves, because it's a great film.
That's a good episode as well.
We have from Marvel a few pieces. America Chavez from Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. This is a really great one. It has her bursting out of an interdimensional star portal. This one has sold out. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to restock it, but really, really, really awesome piece. I really like the diorama aspect to this, and in a standard size pop, that's really good. Sandy, you really love the Moon
I
Knight.
do. Scarlet Scarab. Kind of the also second hero in the TV series opposite Moon Knight. Scarlet Scarab. Really awesome pop figure to extend that Moon Knight range.
I really like Scarlet Scarab in that show, and that I wasn't expecting them to really introduce too many extra characters, but then to have kind of follow-up kind of companion hero in the end was really cool. He Who Remains. He's at the end of the timeline.
Kang the Conqueror.
In MCU. You will see him appear in Ant-Man and the Wasp 2?
3.
Ant-Man and the Wasp 2. Ant-Man 3.
Yeah.
That's the one. He Who Remains, really good. It's not the only Loki pop that we've got to show you this episode, but definitely a standout. From Marvel Comics, Bianca, we have Silk.
Oh, it is a really, really cool version of Silk. So, I forget why she appears that way, but that's just like the kind of first edition kind of look at Silk there. And I love how they've got her in that dynamic jumping kind of pose with her hair kind of blowing and everything. It's really, really well done.
Really awesome piece. And celebrate how many years of Spider-Man? I can't even be sure, but it is part
60 years.
60 years. The Beyond Amazing Collection from Funko. It comes Spider-Man 2099, which is styled after the alternate suit in the Sony Marvel Spider-Man video game on PlayStation. Iconic suit and a really great way to introduce another Spider-Man pop to your collection. Anime fans. Now, this one we're very excited about because we actually didn't launch this in stock last night. This one showed up this morning, just in time to be shipped out. So if you have pre-ordered Enmu along with some of your other items, and a lot of people have pre-ordered Enmu because it's definitely probably one of the two standouts of the event. We will be shipping this out straight away with your order. So very exciting from Demon Slayer. Really, really great pop that you want to add to your collection. If you haven't already, definitely jump online now because stock's going really, really fast. Some other anime pops, Sandy.
Queen Historia from Attack on Titan, and also kind of a fringe character from my understanding. So good to see them flesh out the range again. In pop line, I haven't seen too much of as of late. Dragon Ball Z, you've got Goku driving exam, so he's holding that car steering wheel as well, looking as happy as ever.
He's really happy.
Yeah.
Did he pass his driving exam?
I don't know, I feel like that's a Dan question.
Dan, did he pass his driving exam?
Oh, I can't remember.
Dan,
Looks
did
like
you do it, Dan?
He looks
I'd
like
say he
he
probably
failed-
didn't.
Failed miserably. And that's
Yeah,
why he's got
but then he probably drove anyway.
steering wheel.
He can fly, right?
Yeah.
Why does he need to
I don't know.
Between his aerial and Josh's.
Yeah, it is actually pretty striking.
Yuji Itadori with Slaughter Demon, and I don't see a Slaughter Demon in there, so I'm guessing it's
Him.
Don't open that packaging, man.
It's him. He's the slaughter demon.
Is he?
No.
Is it trapped in the knife, maybe?
Is it in the knife?
Sure, maybe it is. Maybe that's what it is.
Is it?
I don't know. My Hero Academia, another awesome pop. We've got Gran Torino, when I first heard someone say Gran Torino, I got really excited because I was like Clint Eastwood. I was like, oh, the options, the possibilities. But it's a My Hero Academia pop, so a lot of you are probably more happy with that result as I am. From Boruto, you've got Cho-Cho.
With butterfly wings.
That's right. And looking sparkly and beautiful as ever.
Very good.
Yep.
Only available here at Popcultcha, as is Peacemaker, Donatello, Miss Minutes.
Miss Minutes. Counting minutes until we can give some prizes away. This is an awesome pop. And life size, I would almost call it, even though she changed
So what
size.
was in the dark?
This one's really awesome. So it's kind of the size of the character as it should appear.
We haven't been out in the sun too long, but it will glow quite a deep red, which is, nice for a glow.
Yeah, I really like it when they do these 10-inch larger pops because it actually kind of is fitting to the character. And if you watch the TV show, she would appear in that kind of size and scale.
It's really good.
Yeah.
And not that pop style, like it's a clock shape, can't do much with that. And the eyes are actually styled after her eyes in the show. You do have more of a pop kind of circular shape at the base of the eye, and the rest is a bit more flat. But
I'd almost say it's a pretty good replica from the show.
Yeah.
Because like I said, there's not too many defining pop characters.
no, definitely. And if you're not even a pop collector, but you just really love Loki, and you look for some cool pieces to add to the collection, Miss Minute's definitely one to add, and only available here at Popcultcha. So if you want it, you gotta get it from us, folks. Another jumbo pop that has come in is part of the Retro Toys line. It is Unicron.
Unicron.
Unicron. That's what I said. What did you say?
Twice before you said it. Transformers Generation 1, the iconic Unicron, the giant planet-sized
The Transformers, the movie, right?
Either or, it's both. It's all the same.
The Transformers, the movie is how that film is titled.
Yeah, but it's all part of Generation 1, so that's fine. Unicron, awesome figure, and it's awesome to see more Transformers get out and about and transform into your collection.
Pretty good.
All right, film. Probably not.
Get out of here! No, Sandy, you're wrong. Sandy's like, returns, rises, bad. Christopher Nolan movies, not good.
Right.
But Tim Burton movies, really good. So this is the Penguin in the duck ride from the scene in the aquarium, frozen sewery area. It's done very Tim Burton-y.
Which is amazing.
Hey, remember everything you remember about a Tim Burton film. He's in that.
It's snowing, and there's penguins with rockets on them, and there is a penguin with rocket in in the duck ride with him. He's got his umbrella up, he's got his hat out. It's Danny DeVito, and that's really great. Definitely a must-have for any Batman fan. Really, really great pop ride. The last pop culture exclusive we have to show you today is the Squid Game Yunhi doll. Now, this is a 6-inch pop, and we are very generously giving away a triangle pop culture exclusive soldier pop with every purchase of this to really just sweeten that deal. But if you're a fan of Squid Game, definitely jump on this. It is selling quite fast, so do definitely take advantage of that offer while it's available. We've got a couple Star Wars pops that have come in. We have Purge Trooper from Obi-Wan Kenobi. Sandy really loved that show.
Great film.
Everyone else who's watched it has kind of come away and thought, oh, that's alright. But no, Sandy really got into it.
Amazing. Great series. Best thing that's ever happened.
Any reason to make another trooper? This is a Purge Trooper. Remember a couple years ago there'd never been like a black or red trooper, but now there's both this black and red trooper. So.
I'd like to correct you on that, but we don't have time. You got Cassian Andor from the upcoming Star Wars series Andor. It's a nice little sneak peek.
You may remember him from Rogue One.
That's right, but really exciting series coming up. He's alive in this series, set before Rogue One, and not too far out of the disestablishment of the Republic.
I like that. We know how it's going to end.
Yep.
There are a couple items that we do have up for pre-order as well. We have a Ted Lasso pop culture exclusive item. We have a My Hero Academia skateboard pop culture exclusive as well. We have Anastasia from the classic Fox animation. We have a couple others as well. But if you have pre-ordered items, they are on the way. We are hoping we'll see them in the next few weeks / months, depending on the production timeline. But if you have pre-ordered items together, they will ship out separately. So we're not going to hold the rest of your order until everything's in stock. So it will be coming your way as soon as it lands in our warehouse. That is everything I've showed you this week, right?
Sorry, we just forget the Jada
how
toys.
How did you forget Jada?
We're just going to get the wheel ready. So we've got some Jada toys, awesome die-cast replicas, 1/24th scale from Fast and Furious. You've got Dom's Chevy Chevelle SS, nice quality on all of these. Brian's Subaru Impreza. WRX S11, is that right? Or 511? STI, gosh, my eyes. From the Transformers, or Generation 1, you've got Nemesis Prime as well. And lastly, you've got the 1955 Cadillac Fleetwood with an Elvis Presley figure there. All these are amazing quality, as I said, die-cast, 1/24th scale. There is 1/32 scale as well, so smaller, but nice and sturdy. Great quality and paintwork and application. All of it works, as in, like, you can open the doors, open the bonnet, and then roll it along as well.
It even has an engine inside the bonnet.
Yeah,
Detailed
they're
engine.
amazing features, and you can see all the interior. I can't recall whether if you spin the steering wheel, does that do anything?
I don't think so.
Okay, that must be some of their premium lines. But yeah, really awesome. There's a massive range of these. It's not just Fast and Furious licensed. There's also some different stylized versions. You know, you've got Flash or DC Comics related and Marvel Comics related. Yeah, they're really awesome. I love Jada toys. I just think, they're really awesome quality. Die-cast vehicles. Definitely check out the rest of the range. We're going to give away some prizes from San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes, we are, Sandy. And yes, I have picked just now, randomly what we're going to be giving away.
Just
We have
now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prizes to
Whoa.
give away. And
That's a lot of wheel.
that's a lot of wheel. Now, if we land on the same person more than once, we're going to keep spinning until 6 unique people on this wheel actually win some prizes.
Yep.
We're going to kick it off. We're going to spin for the Otto Soda to start with. This guy right here. Let's give it a spin. Oh, Michael Vandra, congratulations. You've won a really, really wicked mechanic soda. His name's Otto. What a great guy. Next, we are going to spin for Hazy the Penguin, folks.
Bunty!
Good spin. You're scaring the viewers.
Oh.
How does it happen every week?
That's why we always say
You're doing it wrong.
No, it's fine. Somebody remember who we've given prizes to. Believe it, Lee Watson, you've won Hazy the Penguin. Congratulations. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, postal information, and email address. And please, all winners, please do that as well, in case I forgot to say that. Next, we're going to spin for the Popcultcha exclusive Burrito Chocho Pop.
Guaranteed that's going to fix it. It's not going to land on the same vehicle again.
Amanda Fuller, congratulations, you won Chocho. Please send us a private message on Facebook, name, postal information, email address, that's all we need. Peacemaker with peace sign, another Popcultcha exclusive item. Let's give it a little spin. Xander Lynn, congratulations, you won Peacemaker. Please send us a private message on Facebook, name, postal information, and email address. We'll get it sent out. Spinning for the Penguin and the Duck Ride.
Penguin.
Take it away, Sandy.
Ooh, okay.
Nicola Taco, congratulations, you won the Penguin and Duck Ride Pop Ride. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, your postal information, and your email address, and we'll get it sent out to you.
Are we done yet?
No, because
Oh
we
my
got one.
God.
The last one to spin for, folks, it is the Jumbo Miss Minutes Glow in the Dark Popcultcha exclusive item. Let's give it a spin.
Big spin for Big Pop.
That was a real good one.
Yeah, it's got a real zing to it.
Yeah.
Don't shop there, shop with us.
Brad Harris, congratulations.
Who won the first time?
Not Brad.
Okay, great.
No, yeah. Brad, congratulations. Please send us a private message on Facebook with your name, your postal information, and your email address, and we'll send you out this awesome Jumbo Miss Minutes to add to your collection.
Yep. This is a hot spot.
Guys, thanks for watching. It's been a week in review here at Popcultcha. Most of these pops are still available on the website. Please do jump on this weekend if you are all wanting to add them to your collection, because I can guarantee a lot of them aren't going to be around for long. Definitely also check out our Super 7 Return of the Con collection, exclusively available at Popcultcha here in Australia. Some items currently not even available at Super 7's own website. So please do jump online if you're keen to add any of those to your collection. And don't forget to pick up the Diamond Select Toys VHS collection as well.
Those are really cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. We'll catch you next week for another exciting episode. Until then, you have a great weekend, a great week, and we'll see you next week for another fun time. Yeah, fun time. Andy, Sandy, Luke, Jess, Bianca, and Dan behind the camera. We'll catch you next week, folks.